Hello people, we're back for some more Hondo line. In the last episode we got ending 90 and I don't want to recap. I'm joking. We're fighting against New Gonk and Nozomi's injured. And if we try to just not leave Moko behind, New Gonk's just gonna refresh time on himself and, you know, stall. Yes, stall. Because back at the academy, Tommy's just assaulting the academy and destroying it. No, Takumi, you can seriously be thinking about leaving Moko behind. Yes, I am. Thank you, Takumi. Now I can finally keep my promise to Kurara. I refuse to accept this, Lady Moko. There is no sweetness in this parting, only sorrow. Never. I will never leave you behind. In fact, I shall be staying with... Shop. Oh my god, no. No, you just did the future Gohan. No, okay, good. Lady Moko, why? Never mind, she did. I got Kiyoshika's body as she fell forward, knocked unconscious by Moko. My cutie pies are in your hands now, Takumi. I know you've got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kiyoshika safe. Moko encouraged me with the brightest smile on her face, a smile that had been the source of my strength countless times before. Moko, I don't know how I can repay. Right, time for all of you to exit the ring. The other guy's about to fly in for a second round any moment now. Tsubasa, be a darling and send everyone back, alright? Love you, honey. Yeah. See you later, Moko. Moko tossed her golden earphones over to us. It must have meant for us to hold on to them as a keepsake. Oh no. We loaded the unconscious Nozomi and Kiyoshika into Tsubasa's vehicle and drove off without delay. As we pulled away, I looked back to see how Moko was faring. Oh my god. That's cool as shit. Moko was standing in the way of the commander, determined to buy us enough time to escape. I burned the sight of the searing scene into my mind so that I would never forget it. After rushing back to the school, we called Yugamu out for the underground hangar and then... rum, I think? Yugamu quickly took the lead and directed us on how to save Nozomi's life. Tsubasa, grab as many packs of saline and how do you say that? Antibiotics as you can from the infirmary. Now! Right! Takumi, use antiseptic to sterilize the room. Then cover everything in sterile sheets. Alright. I'll start studying the runes. Man, this would have been much easier if we could just toss her into the revival medic. He began treating Nozomi's wounds with practiced ease, using his assassination... Oh my god, assassination skills to heal instead of kill. Relax, the wounds are not as deep as they seem. Her internal organs are fine. None of her injuries are fatal. So she's gonna live? Thing is, she's lost a lot of blood. A transfusion would undoubtedly save her life, but we don't have any packs of blood on hand. Not that transfusing ordinary blood has any curative effect on us. Just as I was processing what Yugamu just told me. Yeah, cryptoglobin. Oh shit. Invaders at a time like this? Those sadistic cretins are clearly out to torture us. Oh no, wait. On the other hand, they've just shown a ray of light on this deadly hellscape we're in. Right, we need cryptoglobin. We're gonna get some from Tommy. What ray of light? We need to focus on treating Nozomi. We don't have time to take on the invaders too. Because we now have a chance to get our hands on what we need to help her. Spilling some commander blood. What we need? Oh, you mean... After defeating the commander, the top 3 hunters on the leaderboard will receive a cryptoglobin-filled syringe as reward. Yugamu and I were in 2nd and 3rd place respectively, so we would have 2 syringes. We'll be able to use those syringes on Nozomi to replenish her lost cryptoglobin. Who put the music? Is this everyone? Where are Takemura and the others? Oh, outside! Oh no, they're actually... They're actually dreaming, okay. What is he doing here? Nah, I mean, I think he's gonna be our eyes. Sponsor ignored our questions, choosing to stare intently at the war room monitor instead. Oh, this commander appears to be a skilled illusionist. They create illusions by blasting superpowered music through the soundtrack that confuses all who hear it. Sound-based illusions. That has to be the Squad 11 commander Takumi was talking about the other day. We're fine since we have our noise-canceling headphones, but Hirumi... Takemaru and the others took the full brunt of the attack and are wandering around in the dream world right now, aren't they? Wait, that doesn't explain why Hirumi's alright. She hasn't done anything to block out the sound. He was right. Hirumi didn't seem affected at all. My head's a little fuzzy, but I'm seeing things I know aren't real. But other than that, everything's great. You can't make someone already stoner than stoned even stonier, oh my god. It's crazy as always, that's Hirumi for you. Albeit her brand of insanity was strangely comforting for the situation we were facing at the moment. Interesting, so when she does this illusion, the wall of fire is still up. You don't have taken out 2 commanders at once if Moko hadn't sacrificed herself. She deserves full credit for this. Unfortunately, our rejoicing was soon cut short. Yes, sir. The sponsor's sudden appearance out of thin air dampened our celebratory mood. Yes, sir. Buzz. Swarm of bees that had been hovering above us made a beeline for the fallen commanders. We sucked them completely dry of crypto global. Yup, syringes, Hirumi Takumi Yugamu again. Okay, so interesting. They since no, actually it makes sense. Oh my god, I can't speak. They injected her with 2 syringes, right? Because she was missing a lot of blood, right? Look, everyone, Nozomi's regaining color in her face. Her wounds are starting to scab over. Had no idea we could use concentrated cryptoglobin as an analeptic too. The deathly pale Nozomi slowly but surely became healthier right in front of her eyes. Save her progress again? What for? Oh, I gotta quit, of course. Day 48. It's been what, 5 or 6 days since the start of the second round? That means we have until 58? No. Somehow feel in my bones that this skull is going to lead to trouble. But I also knew I couldn't ignore the bell no matter how much I wanted to. That's just what great team leaders do, right, Moko? Reluctantly, I got up and opened the door. Who is it? Nozomi or Takemaru? Yugamu. Wait, what? Takumi, I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but... What now? What? Nozomi's condition suddenly deteriorated this morning. What? I thought she was doing better yesterday. Her physical wounds have almost completely healed since we injected her with concentrated cryptoglobin. However, other symptoms started showing up this morning? High fever, difficulty breathing, pale and clammy skin, rejection. Oh, all symptoms of an active viral infection, but I couldn't find any virus in her body. I have no idea what's causing them. Rejection. The pieces immediately clicked into place in my head. Yeah, rejection. What are you talking about? Oh, Nozomi's different from us. Yeah, I told Yugamu Nozomi's secret. I get it now. Something like graft versus host disease then. The commander's blood we injected yesterday is starting to attack the host body. What? Yeah, her body isn't compatible with cryptoglobin. You should have thought of that before we injected her with it yesterday. What? No need to be so hard on yourself. It was the best choice out of our dearth of options. So, how do we suppress these rejection symptoms? Well, more cryptoglobin. Yeah. We'll have to give another commander too. And get her to absorb their cryptoglobin if we want to save Nozomi. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go against Zenta. Where would we even find them? I mean, look for a camp, right? I grabbed my infuser and was about to fly out of the room when... Wait, Takumi. Yeah? Yugamo pulled me back by the collar of my shirt and almost knocked the wind out of me. There's no need to go out and send yourself to an untimely death when we already have a commander right here with... A what? A commander right here with us. No, not even. No. Yes, someone extremely pliant and well-behaved, unlike the other commanders. I have a feeling she may even offer the blood without a fight, sparing us the need to kill her. Oh, commander like that doesn't exist. I suddenly realized who he was talking about. He was right. We did have a commander right here with us, in a courtyard prison cell. Even may be willing to share some of her blood with us. Could that be considered cannibalism? Because I wonder, do they have technology? I suppose. But by technology, I mean medical technology. Transfusions, right? Because if they do, how do you respect the taboo? Or like, how do you not break it? But if they don't, I mean, okay, sure. Well, I'm absolutely not giving anyone my blood. Despite explaining the situation to Eva and asking her to share some blood with us, I was coldly rejected. Please, we really need your blood to save Nozomi. Have you not been listening to a word I said? The god we worship prohibits the consumption of divine blood. I would no longer be a servant of God if I violated this commandment. I did, in fact, vaguely recall her saying something like that. Strictly prohibited? Yeah. It's just this once. Surely your god wouldn't be that angry. Don't be stupid. All that is... Once... Oh, hold up. Don't be stupid. Once is all that's needed. There are no second chances. Oh, that's bad. If your religion doesn't allow second chances, nah. That is what faith means. It seemed like it would be impossible to convince the devout Eva to break her faith. No, you're not gonna threaten her daughter. Listen to me, Takumi. And listen to me very well. If you threaten her daughter, you're going to super hell. Eva, if you agree to give us some of your blood, I'll give you the key to your prison cell. You said you have a daughter, right? Her name's Commune or something. Think about it. You can free yourself and go see your beloved Commune again. I can't believe you're trying to exploit my love for my daughter for your own benefit. To your own benefit. You disappoint me. I'm in no position to be picky about my methods. I need your blood to save Nozomi. So please, Eva, please save my friend. Eva lowered her eyes as an agonized look spread over her face, like she was trying to process a difficult thought. Shit, very well. You can have some of my blood. Eva, but I can't be the one to hand it over. You'll have to take it from me yourself. Hold up, I was pinned down and forced to give up some of my blood after putting a valiant fight. Could that be the official story? The who? We're not going to the police. Yeah, let's go with that. It was probably the best compromise she could make based on Eva's faith. I have to bring Nozomi here for that scenario to work. I quickly went back to Nozomi's room and brought her to the cage with the help from Yugamo and the others. Can you walk, Nozomi? Where's Moko? I must save her. Nozomi was delirious from her fever. She was still living through the battle of that day, still trying to save her friend. Thanks for agreeing to help, Eva. Now Nozomi will have a fighting chance thanks to you. Dispense with the formalities and move her inside the cage quickly. When we went into the cage, Eva took off the suit she was usually clad in. She exposed her neck, probably to make it easier for Nozomi to suck her blood. Straight from the neck? Oh. Does anyone have a blade to cut my neck with? After that, Yugamo took out his knife and made a thin cut on Eva's neck with it. Blood started trickling from the wound. Nozomi, here, bite on Eva's neck. You'll feel better after drinking her blood. We pushed Nozomi closer to Eva and positioned her lips near Eva's neck. And then... Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? Oh man. Damn. Nozomi bit on Eva's neck and started sucking her blood ravenously. She might have instinctively felt she would get better by drinking this blood. I'm skipping the sounds because... Nozomi was so focused on drinking up the blood, she had literally latched herself onto Eva's neck. As soon as she said that. Mom, I'm sorry. Oh no! No! Nozomi saying mom to Eva? She blurted out something completely unexpected. Oh, look at Eva's face! Oh, poor girl. Yo, I told y'all the characters in this route are crazy. Yo, who wrote this? Who wrote the characters? There has to be two writers on the route. Has to be. Like, they cannot be the same person that wrote the characters and the Invader Hunt. Absorbing Eva's blood might have overstimulated her, and she was clearly confused. She seemed to have mistaken Eva for her mother and kept crying and pleaded for her not to die. She was likely remembering how her mother had killed herself after her cryptoglobin project was shut down. Eva was making desperate attempts to warn the tearful Nozomi, frantically telling her not to go along with the experiments. It almost seemed like she was talking directly to Nozomi in the past. Could it be that Eva was seeing into her memories? No. It can't be. Nozomi and Eva held each other tightly and cried loudly, until suddenly, they both fell unconscious at the same time. I'm shocked. The next morning, I immediately headed to the courtyard as soon as I woke up. Nozomi was resting in her room and I was concerned about her. She was being well tended to by Tsubasa and Kiyoshika. Eva, on the other hand, was alone in her cage. As her caretaker, it was my duty to look after her. Morning, Eva. How are you feeling? Like absolute crap, that's how. How much blood do you think I lost yesterday? One glance and I could tell that Eva was borderline anemic. Maybe I should bring her some iron supplements later. Oh, what do you mean, my dear Nozomi? My dear Nozomi drank me like I was a pack of fruit juice. I'll have to lecture her about her table manners later. Aww. Eva's affectionate tone of voice was throwing me a little off kilter. Eva, did you just call her my dear Nozomi? I did. What's wrong with that? I love this Eva. Frankly, I love this Eva. What's wrong with that, she said. Not trying to say it's wrong. Don't you give pet names to your relatives? That's how we do things around here, at least. What? When did Nozomi become your relative? What do you mean? She consumed my blood. We're literally blood relatives now. Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. This had to be some sort of cultural gap. Wait, school invaders have culture? Takumi, I relived Nozomi's life yesterday. I saw every scene of Nozomi's past in vivid detail, as if I was there. So Takumi was right. What? Okay, but how does that make sense? We absorb cryptoglobin on the daily. No, but wait. That's not you absorb cryptoglobin. It's the one who gets their cryptoglobin absorbed gets to see the other's life? What? Xenoblade 3 type shit? I thought it might have been something like that. Directly consuming Eva's blood briefly connected Nozomi's mind with hers. I cannot believe what I saw in her memories. It was experimented on by her very own mother. Nozomi did tell me about that herself. Her mother had been researching cryptoglobin. She experimented on Nozomi. There was so much fear, pain, and agony. Why would there be? They were basically injecting divine blood into the body of a cell-grown child. It was cruel. Downright cruel. She what? Eva punched the floor of the cage in genuine anger. But Nozomi didn't hate her mother despite what had been done to her. In fact, she blamed herself for not being useful enough. Even though she did nothing wrong at all. Such a meek and obedient girl she was. She loved her mother so much and did that ungrateful woman. Hold on. She loved her mother so much, and what did that ungrateful woman do? Kill herself. Instead of reciprocating, Nozomi's love, she went and hanged herself. Her mother hanged herself. The person who discovered her dead body was probably... Foolish woman. So what if your project failed? You had a daughter who loved you so much. What else did you need? Yes, she was a fool. Children are innocent creatures full of unconditional love for their parents. And Nozomi still loves her mother, even if that love will never be reciprocated. If she were my dear daughter, I would protect her with my life. Just then, she's there? Good morning, Eva and Takumi. Nozomi, you're feeling better already? Yeah, I've made a complete recovery. Thanks to Eva's blood. Eva, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. I don't remember the details, but I heard I drank a lot of your blood. Sorry about all the stress I put you through. You're looking kind of pale. Is it because of what I did? I didn't give you my blood because I wanted to save you. I did it for myself. Still, I'm thankful, and I'll definitely repay you. You protected me. Now it's my turn to protect you. This time. Nozomi? I'll protect you. Something's wrong here. Something is wrong here. And I may know why. It's because... You see, Yugamu talked about Takumi's Eito Aotsuki-ness, right? Because he drank a double dose of Eito's cryptoglobin. Could Nozomi be acting like Eva because of her cryptoglobin type shit? Or it's something else entirely? Mommy? Sorry, that was a mistake. Didn't seem like a simple case of mistaking identity to me. Could it be that, just like how Eva felt empathy for Nozomi, Nozomi was feeling empathy for Eva as well? Takumi, if you don't mind, I'd like to be Eva's caretaker from now on. Since she's feeling unwell because of me, it's only right that I be the one to nurse her back to health. It's nice of you to offer, but Eva's leaving today. That was the condition for giving you blood. About that, actually, I've decided to stay for a little while longer. It's too dangerous for me to be wandering around outside when I'm not in top condition. I'll care for you until I'll care for you until you get better. I can whip up a pretty nutritious porridge dish. Let's settle then, Takumi. I'll take that key. Hey, wait! Nozomi snatched the key to the hut out of my hands and clutched it tightly with a smile on her face. You can count on me. I know exactly what a recovering patient needs. I'm a veteran at this frail and sickly thing, after all. Nozomi's excitement was somehow making me feel all the more uneasy about the situation. I can only hope that what she felt for Eva was purely gratitude and nothing more. Yugamu, how are the preparations for the assassination coming along? Smoothly. I have it on good authority. Mine, really. The sponsor will be dead and buried before round 3 begins. Exactly as I planned. Good. That means our objective remains the same. We need to stay out of last place so that none of us gets executed. To just survive. That's our only objective. Let's work toward that goal as a team. There was just one thing I was concerned about. Your Takumi, Lady Nozomi did not show up for the meeting. She wasn't in her room. She's most likely bringing breakfast to Eva. Nozomi had been spending a lot of time with Eva since yesterday, even though this was a critical period for us. I'll go get her. The rest of you can return to your rooms to prepare for the hunt. After dismissing the group, the group, I headed to the cage in the courtyard. And there I saw... Oh, look at Eva! Oh. What's going on here, Nozomi? Oh, morning, Takumi. Can't you tell? I'm nursing Eva back to health. I made a special convalescent omelette porridge. It's super effective. Nozomi's home cooking. Oh man, I wish I could have some too. No, wait. Why is she making special food for a captured prisoner? You like it, Eva? It could do with less salt. Less what, bro? Less salt. And just less seasoning in general. Less seasoning? Why? Your cooking skills need some work, Nozomi. Oh, come on! You're being too harsh on me. You're crying. And I spent a lot of time on this, you know. Flattery benefits no one. Stop working on those cooking skills now or you'll never be or you'll never be able to get married. Ooh. Who cares about getting married? That's so interesting. There you go, being stubborn again. Never mind, give me my second mouthful now before the food cools. You see, it's edible after all. I'd be blushing too, I'm gonna be honest. What was I looking at? Some wholesome scene from a slice of life soap opera? Eva was treating Nozomi like her child. That was because she had given Nozomi some of her blood. And as for Nozomi, he seemed to have developed a sort of kinship with Eva all of a sudden. This wasn't just kinship, more like...
Oi.
Nozomi, we're all going outside to earn some points after this. You should come along. I don't feel completely well yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did just recover from your sickness. You should rest today. Yeah, please let the others know as well. We have 7 more days until the end of round 2. 57, interesting. 1 day shouldn't hurt. Yeah, but I'm not sure.
お客様、かゆいところはございませんか?
Oh my god, you're bathing her?
頭頂部のあたりが。ああ、そこそこ。いいわ。のぞみ、最高に気持ちいい。
Interesting, she's calling her Nozomi. Because if I remember correctly, Eva called Tokumi. It's kind of weird. Sometimes she calls him Tokumi, and then most of the time she'll call him like Sumino, like Mr. Sumino, Mr. Leader type shit. Interesting. And this is Nozomi without honorifics.
お客様、頭皮が凝っていますね。マッサージしてあげましょうね。
And that was the scene I was presented with when I went to the courtyard this morning to fetch Nozomi. Nozomi? What's going on this time? I'm washing Eva's hair for her. She's sick and needs some help with her hygiene. I feel so refreshed. A prisoner getting a spa day is simply unheard of. This is pure bliss. Nozomi was becoming way too attached to someone who's basically being held captive. Aww. And she's humming. Unfazed by my astonishment, Nozomi started blow-drying Eva's hair cheerfully. She smiled so happily, like an ordinary little girl. In the end, Nozomi didn't join us for that day's hunt either. That's why I think Nozomi's becoming way too attached to Eva. When the Alliance gathered in my room first thing in the morning, we started discussing Nozomi's recent behavior. I felt like this has gone beyond mere gratitude to Eva for saving her life. What's making Nozomi so obsessed with Eva? Maybe it was because she consumed Eva's blood directly by mouth when she was being in physical contact with her. Unspoken biological data was shared somehow, and a strong bond was forged from that. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure about what I'm about to say, but when babies are born, usually they ask the dad to hold the baby so that the baby can get accustomed to the dad's scent. Could it be something like that? That's quite likely. Eva even admitted that she saw Nozomi's memories. Maybe Nozomi saw Eva's memories as well? Sophisticated concepts are beyond me, but I do observe that Lady Nozomi seems to be seeking a mother figure in her life. Oh no. A mother figure? Lady Nozomi has the tendency to be drawn toward women who are intrinsically maternal. Moko. Take what? Take Lady Moko for example. Whenever the two of them were together, Lady Nozomi was always exuded some, oh my god, great joy. Moko was the very definition of maternal, or should I say, a mother hen? So, in order to fill the void Moko left behind, Nozomi has become attached to Eva, someone who is equally as motherly? Alright, I think that's enough analyzing Nozomi for today. The more important thing is, how do we get her away from Eva and convince her to return to the battlefield? As things stand now, there are 2 methods we can try. The first is to drive Eva out of the academy immediately. The second is to just kill her on the spot. No killing! I'd feel bad if we did that. And how do you feel about Nozomi's precarious position on the leaderboard? Currently second to last. Won't be long before she falls into last place if she keeps refusing to take part in the hunt. Just take Eva with us on the hunts. I think that's the best. The best outcome? The best decision, I think. Higamo was right. Nozomi didn't have much time left to rectify the situation. If she kept fawning on Eva and being unreasonable about joining the hunt, we might eventually have to take drastic measures. I'll go talk to her one more time. Ask her to think seriously about earning more points so that we can survive the second round together. And so I headed to the cage in the courtyard to do just that. I thought I would be greeted by the sight of Nozomi playing house with Eva again. However, they're gone? I think they're gone. Never mind. Are they fighting? What'd she say? Aww.
いいえ、ひどくなんてありません。私はあなたのためを思って。
Stepping into the courtyard, I immediately heard loud bickering coming from the direction of the cage.
うるさい。今なんてもう知らないから。待ちなさい、のぞみ。話はまだ終わってないわ。
This is like the most we've ever heard Eva talk. This is good, but I think she told her about her mother. Oh my god. Nozomi ran away from the cage straight out of the courtyard with tears in her eyes. I quickly went over to the cage to ask Eva what had happened. What happened, Eva? I saw Nozomi crying. Yes, because I told her what needed to be said. And what was that? I told her frankly her mother was a piece of, oh my god, incorrigible trash, and she should stop loving someone like that. Whoa, that's a really sensitive topic for her, Eva. She's been struggling with her feelings for her mother. Of course she'd be upset to hear you say all that. You don't think her mother's a piece of trash? We're talking about someone who subjected her own daughter to live experimentation, you know? No, that's not what I meant. The waste of her breath who ended herself. Let me retry that. The waste of breath who ended herself after her project was shut down without sparing a single thought for the daughter she tortured through those very experiments? Okay. When you put it like that, I admit she does appear to fit the definition of human trash. Still, it wasn't what you said, but how you said it. Someone had to tell her the ugly truth or else her pain would never end. Nozomi still loves her mother, so she blames herself for her mother's suicide. Poor girl, I must free her from this suffering. I don't think that's a bad idea, but again, how you're doing it basically I think is wrong. It was true that telling Nozomi the truth would be good for her in the long run, but people usually avoided such conversations. Nobody wanted to be hated by their friends. You're so strong. Aren't you afraid she might hate you? Eva? Oh, you dumbass. Does she hate me now? I don't know. She probably hates me now. I made her cry. I'm always like this, even with commune. Commune. I get agitated, say things I shouldn't, and then we'd get into a big fight. Someone like me is just not cut out to be a parent. Takumi, do you happen to have some alcohol lying around? Drown my sorrows with me tonight. Ma'am, we're underage. And teach me the right way to raise Nozomi. Eva? Why would there be alcohol lying around? Telling the truth as it was and then bursting into tears afterwards. Talk about mood swings. Eva, you seem to be struggling with things. You want to talk about it? How did she ever become a commander? I'll go check on Nozomi. Headed over to Nozomi's room with the intention of using this chance to drive a wedge between her and Eva. You're a piece of shit too. There was no time for anyone to be playing happy families with a prisoner. Da-da. Oh, Takumi, I'm sorry you had to see all that just now. Yeah, about that. What happened actually? Do you mind telling me? I need to keep tabs on everyone because I'm technically team leader, so... No, I don't mind. This might take a while, so come in. I need someone to vent to right now anyway. Nozomi gestured for me to step inside her room and then... And then Eva was so mean to me. She wouldn't stop complaining about the soup I spent so much time making. Then it was bland, tasteless, and needed more seasoning. Oh, this time you need... Oh my god, Eva! I top it all off. She said nobody would ever marry me if I kept going like that. She got me coughing, bro. She's so old-fashioned, that's true. Things like that don't matter these days. I listened to Nozomi vent for much longer than I had expected. I was honestly surprised to see this side of her. I'd always pegged her as the grounded, long-suffering type who never complained. I could deal with her grumbling about me, but this time, she went after my mother. She called her a trashy researcher who experimented on her daughter. Wasn't that mean of her? She doesn't even know the whole story. Yeah, that was mean of her. She went too far. Ooh, I hate gossip. From the deepest part of my goddamn body, bro. Decided to use this opportunity to drive a... Yes, you said that. Not surprised she's so heartless. She's a true blue school invader. Yeah, go on. She's only acting human-like to lull us into a false sense of security before she's gonna stop you. She's gonna defend her. Yeah, exactly. Don't you dare talk about Eva like that. She raised her voice so suddenly, I thought my eardrums might burst. What's gotten into you? You started talking bad about her first. Oh, you pussy, bro. You pussy. I have the right, but I won't stand for hearing anyone else speak ill of her. Complaining about her and then turning around so desperately to desperately defend her, it was almost like Nozomi thought she was... You're being weird, Nozomi. Eva's not related to you or anything. This is typical female behavior, I guess. Women do that often. They'll shit talk someone. But when you do that, no, you're not allowed. Technically, I'm not allowed to say the craziest and most borderline shit to my homies. If you're not a homie, you can't, so I guess it's not exclusive, but still. I know you're emotionally attached to her because she saved your life. There have to be boundaries. This is neither the time nor place to be playing family with an invader. You'll die if you don't start focusing on the hunting game now. Nozomi lowered her eyes sadly, but I had no intention of holding back. I would keep urging her to stop this charade, I think, until she comes to her senses. The night I received Eva's blood, I had a dream. What dream? A dream where I relived Eva's life. Relived. Fuck! So I was right. Nozomi saw Eva's memories too. Eva never wanted to become a soldier. But she had to live up to the expectations of those around her because she was born with the power of cryptoglobin. Elevated to the status of a hero, she fought battle after battle while thinking in her heart, if only I could just hurry up and die. Wow. I was surprised to learn that Eva felt that way. However, she stopped trying to seek death after one faithful day, commune. The day she adopted her daughter. Commune. Yes, Kamyun. She's the daughter of Eva's dead older brother, so she's technically her niece. Eva's life changed completely after she adopted Kamyun. Nozomi grabbed a pen and started drawing what looked like a face in a notebook. Okay. Was this the Kamyun we were talking about? Kamyun was a bright young prodigy and refused to listen to Eva at first. Aww. She would mock Eva disrespectfully and cause her a lot of headaches. Eva was about to give up. She had no idea how to handle Kamyun until one night. She was crying, of course. Eva found Kamyun secretly crying by herself. She wailed and cried for her mommy and daddy, just like a normal child. No, Kamyun had always been a normal child. Once Eva realized that, she held Kamyun in a tight embrace and made a promise. She promised to put aside Kamyun's status as a child prodigy and treat her the same way a real parent would. She promised to love her to the end, like she was her own flesh and blood. That must be why Eva was so desperate to keep living, even if it meant being taken prisoner. She didn't want to leave Kamyun alone in the world. Eva's feelings for her daughter are genuine. That's why I felt comfortable enough speaking my mind to her. I should have been that way with my mom. I should have just been honest with her about my feelings. She wouldn't have... I know you feel guilty about what happened to your mother. And I won't deny that the affection you feel for Eva is real. But you can't... Can you do that after surviving the second round? Kumi, that is the smartest thing you've ever said. You're in second to last place at the moment. One wrong move and you'll be executed. So please, Nozomi, join the game tomorrow and start earning points. Nozomi, why won't you look at me? I've misunderstood the school invaders. I used to think they were nothing but heartless monsters. Are you gonna do a shoma? Are you gonna do a shoma? But they're not. They have family and loved ones too. Like I saw in Eva's memories. And that's why... She looked at me with determination and said,
私はもう新校生とは戦えません。
Oh my god! This shit is fake!
第2ゲームで死ぬのは私。
What do you want me to say? This shit is beyond peak. Coming to an understanding and just... It's technically not giving up. But still, kinda is. Yes, I will save my progress. We gotta talk about something. Eva's not gonna let that happen. What if we actually unleashed Eva on the sponsor? Fuck. Damn. That was something I did not expect. Wow. Let's just continue on. Do not be absurd, Lady Nozomi. You mustn't be the one to die. You have to reconsider, Nozomi. We'll all be safe as long as we survive the second round. In the morning, I visited Nozomi's room with Tsubasa and Kiyoshika and Tao. I asked them to help to dissuade Nozomi from her decision, but I'm sorry everyone, I'm not changing my mind. Nozomi stood firm in her decision, and eventually... her name on the leaderboard fell to last place. And Darumi's still first, and no one is asking about Darumi. Nor have we seen the Takemaru team in a long while. Day 54. This is bad. This is really bad. Why does it seem like everyone can go wrong? Wait. Why does it seem like everything that can go wrong is going wrong? Is there no way for us to convince Lady Nozomi to change her mind? Nozomi was hiding in Eva's cage today with no intention of joining the hunt. Hiding? Right, she has the key. She was already in last place and would be executed by the sponsor at this rate. The second round lasts until day 57, right? There's just 4 more days, including today. We should just force her to come with us, whether she wants to or not. Of course, if we can drag her to the hunting ground.
Yes.
Yeah, even if she doesn't participate in any battles, we'll still gain some points through the It's a sharing system. There was a way to gain points without laying a finger on oh my god. I'm gonna punch something. I have the controller to throw underground, but the right stick is drifting, so we may wanna give the controller a break. Now the mic, I can punch the mic. That shit costs a lot, so we may give this thing a break. The screen... Oh shit. I was supposed to do something for my uncle and I forgot. I'll do it early tomorrow, and I'm gonna shut up. Alright, we'll head back to school, grab Nozomi and stuff her in a bag, and drag her out. I volunteer to be the one to bind up Lady Nozomi. Make her look absolutely perfect in a diamond body harness. What? Diamond body? Annie? From Attack on Titan? Never mind. TMI? What's TMI mean? TMI, hold up. TMI, meaning too much information. Hold up, too much information about your bondage fetishes. Let's just hurry up. We rushed back to school with every intent to kidnap Nozomi and drag her onto the battlefield with us. It would be heavy-handed, but I wasn't beyond stooping to morally ambiguous actions to save a friend. That was how desperate I was feeling at the moment. You're not gonna threaten Eva. But we were so focused on saving Nozomi that we failed to realize something very important. Desperation was the name of the game for everyone right now, and that included Takemaru's team. The moment we entered the courtyard after returning... No, they killed her? These bastards. Look at Nozomi's face. You need to die. You need to die. You need to die. Nozomi was covered in blood. She stood in front of Eva's cage with her weapon in hand, confronting Ima and Kako.
桐藤先輩、いい加減そこどいてくれませんかね。自分たちにはイーバーの命が必要なんですよ。妹ちゃんの順位がやばいんです。部隊長のそいつを敷地の外に引きずり出して殺せば大量のポイントが手に入る。妹ちゃんが助かるんすよ。
桐藤先輩、檻の鍵ちょうだい。自分まだ死にたくないよ。ダメ、絶対イーバーは渡さない。逃げなさいのぞみ。それ以上出血したら死んでしまうわ。
Oh no.
私はいいから早く逃げて治療を。ダメだよ、絶対に逃げないから。今度こそ今度こそ今度こそ今度こそ私はお母さんを守るんだから。
Nah, shit is going down, bro. Shit is going down, and yeah. Shit, that's the wrong side. Have a Kit Kat type shit. How do y'all eat your Kit Kats? Me, personally, like that. What do you lily-livered cowards think you're doing to Lady Nozomi? Nozomi, are you okay? She's not. Guys, please protect Eva with me. No. He collapsed on the spot as soon as she had finished her sentence. We ran over to her, then turned around to face Takemaru's team. I have a feeling that Nozomi's gonna need Cryptoglobin to heal again. And that Eva is going to propose herself. Maybe fully this time. I don't like this idea. Turned around to face Takemaru's team. Hey, here to explain what's going on? What happened to your policy against hitting women? Answer! Say something! I ain't got no choice. Even Kaku's under my protections now. Or under my protection, I don't know what the fuck I said. I gotta step up. Kaku's in deep shit and desperate times calls for desperate measures. You getting me? Stop at nothing to save the asses of those belonging to me. Even if I have to kill Nozomi, I'll fucking do it! Snap. It was as if something broke in my head at that moment. Or it may have been— oh no, it's Eito. It's Eito. It may have been the sound of me severing my bonds with Takemaru's team. I thought you were better than this, but now I know you're just trash. Somewhere deep down, still held out hope that I could perhaps reconcile with Takemaru and the others someday. But now, that possibility had been completely crushed. This place is too small. Let's settle this in the schoolyard. The winner gets to decide what to do with Eva. What do you say? Hell yeah. Bring it on, Takumi. I know I hate beating around the bloody bush. I always knew it would come down to a raw fist fight between you and me one day. And that day's today. Eva, take care of Nozomi until we're done. Let her drink some of your cryptoglobin if you're up for it. I will. Bring her to me quickly. We left Nozomi with Eva and moved to the schoolyard where the battle between friends began. Okay.
相手は殺す気で来るぞ。だったらこちらも殺す気でいかないとね。
蘇生マシーンがあるから殺してもどうせ蘇るしね。
That's what I was about to say.
ないと言えば嘘になるけど。
乙女に手を挙げると武士の風上にも置けぬクズどもめ。我が聖十文字刀の刃を持って天誅を下すでござる。いざ参らん。
That's gonna be so funny. Hold up. They have normal HP, they do. One wave. Well, it's Kyoshika time. What we're gonna do, attack potion, spring trap, like this. And you guys are getting two-shotted. 7. Goodbye. Agility potion, and Shigure no Mai. Goodbye, girl. That was so funny. They didn't even get a turn, bro. Come on, man. Defend yourself, Takemaru. After our victory, we brought Takemaru. Oh shit, we actually killed them. We brought them to the revival matic. Once the revival process started, we hurried back to the courtyard to check on Nozomi's injuries. There we saw.
大丈夫よ、のぞみ。もう大丈夫だから。さあ、もっと私の血を飲んで。
I think Eva's gonna die. Eva was trying to share some of her blood with Nozomi. Nozomi was in a stupor, but she frantically sucked on Eva's blood as directed, looking almost like a nursing child.
私、守れたよ。
Nozomi cried as she held tightly onto Eva.
今度は私、ちゃんとお母さんのこと守れたよ。ずっと私、お母さんを守りたかったの。ありがとう、のぞみ。でも、あなたが私を守る必要なんてないのよ。母には娘を守る義務があるけど、娘が母を守る義務などないわ。だから、あなたは自分が傷つかないことだけを考えて、あなたは私の大切な娘なのだから。
After that, we carried an unconscious Nozomi to her room and called on Yugamu to treat her. We were deeply indebted to Eva for saving Nozomi's life more than once. But now that this had happened, we couldn't let her stay in school for much longer. So we decided to... This is good enough. Thank you for seeing me off. But Eva has nowhere to go. Because Veshnes told her to kill herself, pretty much. Because she still has the bomb in, I think, one of her fingers. Okay. Farewell, Eva. We released Eva from her cage that very day and allowed her to leave the school. Here, some food and water for your journey ahead. And your mask as well. It was a gift from your daughter, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. I didn't think I would ever be able to return home alive. What are your plans, Eva? Will you rejoin the invader army? No. I can't go back to being a soldier. I failed to carry out my infiltration mission and even got captured. The army views me as a shameful traitor now. Infiltration mission? You see, there's a bomb inside my body. My mission was to get close to everyone as a captive and then blow myself up, taking all of you with me. All of us? Including yourself? What's the point of that? I had no choice but to agree to it. My daughter's future was at stake. Commune's future? My daughter is a young prodigy. She's already made a name for herself as a scientist, despite her tender age. Unfortunately, her bright mind attracted the attention of the army. They forcefully appointed her as a military researcher and made her develop fearsome weapons for them day in and day out. Could she have created the invaders as we know them, and not the Futurans? In order to free her from that anguish, I had to help bring an end to this war. And killing us all would have done that. But weren't you afraid? You were going to die as well. I didn't mind. I knew it would grant my daughter the freedom she so deserved. And I was prepared to die for that, wearing the mask that she had made for me. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you, because I gained one more daughter here. Mother... Yeah. You got me mad. You got me mad. If anything happens to her in any of the other routes, killing everyone. Everyone. Eva chose to abandon her suicide mission after growing close to Nozomi. No, she did it way before, but still, sure. As a result, she no longer had a place in the army. Eva, do you have anywhere to go? You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared a safe house specifically for situations like this. My daughter and I will be hiding there for a while. I was hoping I could bring my other daughter along with me as well, but I don't suppose you would agree to it. Nope, sorry, but that won't be happening. Nozomi's a precious friend of ours. That is a shame. Eva looked down with a tearful expression. Parting with Nozomi is clearly painful for her. Nozomi will be sad to see you suddenly gone, as when she wakes up. Yeah, but it's not like this is goodbye forever. We'll meet again someday, as long as you're still all living. Indeed, I'm sure we will meet again. If the war comes to an end someday, I'll certainly be inviting Nozomi to my house.
望みに伝えて。必ず迎えに行くからねって。
With those parting words, Eva left the Last Defense Academy, turning around several times to stare wistfully at the school as she did. It's on sight, Veshness. It is on sight. I am so goddamn pissed. And yes, you will be hearing me talk with a mouthful. Oh, Eva left? Nozomi woke up 2 days later thanks to everyone's round-the-clock care. She didn't seem too upset when told that Eva had left the school. That's great. Now she'll be able to reunite with Commune. Family should always stick together. I'm really happy for her. I'm sorry we released her while you were asleep, Nozomi. Don't be. It was about time I gave her back to Commune. As long as she's happy, I have no regrets. Now I can die in peace. She said she'll come back for you. What? She's determined to reunite with you one day. Oh, and to adopt you as her daughter too. Eva wants to adopt me? She would be so heartbroken, thinking she could reunite with you, her daughter. With her daughter one day only to learn that she had already been killed. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Could this be considered as gaslighting? If yes, it's good. This is the only time I'll allow Takumi to be a bit low. Nozomi, you're really going to die and leave her behind. Surely you, of all people, would understand what it feels like to be left behind by a beloved relative. That's a bit too harsh. Are you really going to inflict that same pain onto Eva? Please, Nozomi, can you put your feelings aside for now and join the hunt for the 2 remaining days? I'd be sad if you died too, you know? Nozomi was silent. She seemed to be thinking hard about something. She must have been weighing her options in her heart. Would her resistance to killing invaders outweigh her desire to see Eva again? After what seemed like forever, Nozomi finally came to a decision. Alright, I'll do it. I'll rejoin the hunt so that I can see Eva again. Upon hearing her declaration, we immediately sprang into action. The Alliance members gathered in my room for an emergency meeting. The topic of discussion, how to get Nozomi out of last place. The main issue is the point difference between Nozomi and Kako in 8th place. Nozomi stopped hunting for a whole week, so the gap is bound to be significant. And we need to close that gap by tomorrow. But Kako would be frantically trying to gain more points as well. It was unlikely we would close the existing gap by using the usual hunting method. Was there a way for us to earn a large amount of points quickly? Attack a camp, maybe? If only there was a nest of metal slimes congealing somewhere nearby. Those blobs are perfect for EXP farming. That's not the sort of game we're discussing right now, Kyoshika. Wait, that's it! What? Of course, if the enemy won't come to us, we'll just have to go to them. We can attack one of their bases. There should be a commander there, and they'll be worth a lot of points. Sounds like if you have a particular base in mind. Yes, we infiltrated and destroyed it in my future. That's why I'm sure we'll find a commander there. If we kill them, the points will come rolling in. It's too dangerous to just walk onto an enemy base. I'm not worth the risk. Shut up! You absolutely are. Every warrior aspires to lay down their life for a friend in need. In fact, why are we not leaving now? That's very true. That's very true. All of us immediately headed for the parking lot and prepared the bus for departure together. Even Yugamu? The engine's ready. I can't. Oh, as we were climbing onto the bus. Where the hell do you think you're going, Takumi? Takemoru, what are you doing here? Saw y'all running around like chickens with your heads cut off. Knew you had to be up to something, so I watched you. And here I am. So where the hell are y'all headed? Where there's a commander, I bet. Take us with you. I ain't letting you guys hog all the points for yourselves. Buzz off, Takemoru. Unless you want me to kill you again. Max capacity for this bus is 5. So I'm afraid we can't take more passengers. Nozomi's gonna go back on her decision. It's about family, right? The twins, what about the twins? We stood protectively in front of the bus as we faced Takemoru. I'd watch my tone if I were you. Okay. Listen to me, you. Hold up. You 158 little bitch. If you have Nozomi at gunpoint, knife point, what makes you think we'll just let this bus leave if we aren't allowed on it? Maybe I'll shoot the tires with my rifle. Even Kako popped out from behind the bus. I didn't notice them at all. Sorry, Takumi. You ain't the only ones fighting against time here. Let us on the bus, or the bus never leaves the school. Pick your poison. Shit! Got us backed into a corner holding the bus hostage like that. Guess we'll have no choice but to take them with us. Nah, Nozomi's gonna say no. That defeats the whole purpose. If everybody hunts in the same place, we'll all get more or less the same points. Nothing to do but leave it to fate now. We're just going to have them to massacre every enemy that moves and pray that Nozomi gets most of the points. Damn it. Why is this happening to us? Every time it seems like things were going our way, something will always come along and kick us back to square one. Akemaru, just so you know, our destination is an enemy base where we expect them to throw us a rather very unwelcome party. Bring it on, I say. I'll wipe the floor with their asses and rack up more points than y'all can count. Wipe the floor with whatever you can, as long as it's not us. Let's call a truce until the base is destroyed. The conditions are simple. Friendly fire is strictly forbidden. Prohibited. And we'll help each other in battle so that no one from our side dies. We have a deal? We don't. You're gonna trick them. You got me, I know you. That's fair to me. And we're all about fairness here, aren't we? And fighting is a recipe for disaster, especially in enemy territory. Fine. Got yourself a deal. Now make space for us already. That enemy base will never know what hit him. Himikako, get ready to kick some serious ass. Oh, hell. Wait, it's too dangerous to just charge in like that. First, let's whittle them down. Let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without being noticed. Then, when they get spooked, we strike them all at once. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I know, but this is a stealth method. Don't make any loud noises. If you really want to talk, lower your... Ima. What? Eva? Nozomi, lower your voice! Tsubasa quickly put a hand on an agitated Nozomi to quiet her. My, it's not every day I get to hear Nozomi scream. I just sense Eva's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. Eva can't be in this base. She would have gone, her daughter should have gone. But the Sora, it definitely belongs to Eva, I just know. What is she doing here? Don't tell me. They captured her? Stay calm, Lady Nozomi. Take slow, deep breaths. Again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just shut up. That's the Lame's technique for labor. Was Nozomi right? Was Eva really at this base? No, wait. It didn't matter. Whether she was here or not. Wouldn't change what we had to do. Nozomi, forget about Eva for now and just focus on hunting down enemies to gain points. But... Press the pause button on your stubborn streak while we're here, Nozomi. You do understand the rest of us are risking our lives for you, right? Don't trample on our sincere desire to keep you alive. Whoa. Oh, if I was Nozomi, I wouldn't know what to do. I would not know what to do. I swear to God, if we meet Kamiyun here, myself, the window. Nozomi lowered her head, visibly deflated at Yugamu's chiding. Not for her, but she needed to hear those words. Right, let's do this. Let the contest begin, and may the best hunter win. You're sounding like a sponsor, man. But I don't like that. Oh shit, didn't skip. Yo, I have a question, y'all. Where's the roomie? What is she saying?
二人とも下品な挑発はやめようね。
みんな注意して。ものすごい力の持ち主が近づいてきてる。来やがったか、部隊長。
Please don't be Eva. Okay. Goodbye, Quenzel. Goodbye. This pain, it hurts. Well, duh. Why would you do something so cruel? Yeah, I forgot how Quenzel was. Oh shit. What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first. Huh? We're the ones who attacked first? One of them called us invaders before too. Audemacchio, I'm pretty sure. What does he mean? Is he trying to say humanity did something to destroy Earth? Yeah. Oh shit, we got more important stuff to settle here, like deciding who gets to kill this guy. Kill? You're going to kill me? Yes, we will. No, he's gonna run away. He's gonna run away like he did in some room. I forgot which one, but he said, "Yo, look there!" And he escaped. But by whom? Akemaru, can we all just agree to let Nozomi deal with... For what? Ako's gonna be last. Are you Shut up! Kako's not doing so well on the leaderboard either, so I said we let her have the kill. But if Nozomi hadn't blasted that commander out of the sky... oh my god, you want to give it to her because she's MVP? Well, I know how this is gonna end. Ima is gonna do something very underhanded, and Kaku's gonna just take the kill. It's nice that all of you are being so concerned about Miss Kirifuji, but... What? Oh, she's not even here, you know. She went for Eva? At Ima's prompting, we looked around to find that Nozomi had indeed gone missing. Where could she have gone? Wait, I think I know. Yeah, Eva's presence. She went looking for Eva. I'll go find her. Don't you dare finish off that commander before I get back. Ran off at full speed, searching the base for Nozomi. Yo, we don't have time for S-rings. Where are you, Nozomi? I ran around the base as fast as my legs could take me, trying to find her. I checked each and every area. Until I finally found Veshness. Eva! Talk to me, Eva! You good, bro? You drooling? Or I saw Nozomi trying to rouse a groggy-looking Eva in her arms. Eva was really here. Where am I? Thank goodness you're awake. Why am I here? I left your school and got captured on my way to the safe house. And then I wake up, and Nozomi's here. Nozomi! That jolted Eva completely awake. She stared at her in astonishment. And Takumi as well. What are you two doing here? I should be asking you that, but... Why are you at an enemy outpost? Well, she just told you. Unfortunately, I was discovered and caught by soldiers. Since I was a traitor who could not even sacrifice her life for the cause, I was brought here and interrogated mercilessly. That's insane! How could they do that to you? We are in the middle of a war, and everyone's trying to get a leg up any way they can. But never mind me. What are you doing here? To find you, of course. Just being able to see you again has made my life worth living. Nozomi had clearly given up on her will to live, yeah. The non-stop killing had taken a toll on her. You came to find me? By the way, Nozomi, there's an infirmary somewhere deep in this base. Could you be a dear and fetch me some bandages and painkillers from there? My whole body aches. Of course, I'll be right back. He's gonna talk to Takumi. Nozomi dashed out in a panic. Once she was out of sight, Eva turned to me and looked me dead in the eye. Now tell me why you're really here. Okay. I told Eva the gist of how we ended up here. How Nozomi was in last place in the invader hunt. How we came here to pull her rank up. How we defeated the Squad 4 commander, Quenzo. And how Nozomi threw away the chance to deal the finishing blow. Takemaru's team has probably killed Quenzo by now. They have no reason to wait after all. This means Nozomi's position in last place is set in stone. Then Nozomi shall be executed at midnight tomorrow. No! Is there a way to stop the execution? Not at all. The sponsor is way too strong. And not just that, we don't know how many bodies they have at their disposal. Okay, so a bit earlier I told y'all, why not just unleash Commander Eva on the sponsor? Well, bro who has the suit and is immune to Himonima, so that won't work. So the only other way I see it is just Eva letting herself be consumed by Nozomi. You almost seem to have an idea on how to defeat the sponsor permanently, but he still needed time to get that plan ready. I'm not going to just let Nozomi die. How can she continue to think of others, even in the face of her own death? Sacrificing herself so that no one else has to get hurt. That's what love means to her. That's what love means to her. Oh shit, I was about to fall. Because I'm a dumbass, but her mother had demanded nothing but sacrifices from her. But despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl. That poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart. Where's the fairness in that? Hitting the ground again, huh? Eva punched the ground again and again to vent her anger and frustration. It wasn't acceptable by any means. Neither the unjust death Nozomi was about to face, nor the adults who raised Nozomi to embrace that way of life. Wow! Hey, the game has been on a crazy run tonight for me. So basically the last episode for y'all and this one. Damn! With tears in her eyes and breathing heavily, Eva tilted her head to look at the sky, almost as if she was praying to the heavens. While still in that position, her expression suddenly grew solemn, and then she thrust her finger into her own eyes. What? What are you doing, Eva? Stop it! You'll blind yourself! My cries fell on deaf ears. Eva's fingers dug even deeper into her eye sockets, until finally... what? She pulled her fingers out, along with something that looked like 2 small chips. That's data. Probably data for the bases. Did I scare you? What? The best place to hide something is just beneath your eyeballs. No one would think to look there when doing a body search. Beneath your eyeballs? But like between the actual eyeball and the bone? Shit, I never thought of that. But can you really do that? How big are the chips? And wouldn't that be toxic? I know, for example, Funny Valentine's dad hid a napkin in his eye. But a napkin's pretty damn big, right? Especially when you fold that shit. And it was in a blind eye. Like the eye he hid the napkin in was blind, so it wasn't useful. But she's right. She's absolutely right. What are these? Chips? I entrust them to you. Decipher the red one once you return to school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. Commune? And who would that be? Next up. This time, Eva plunged her fingers into her mouth, reached deep into her throat and pulled out a bead. Is that the bomb? Yes, this is a remote detonator. Press it to blow up the bomb inside my body. Huh? As I mentioned before, there's a bomb inside my body. And the detonator is hidden in the little finger of my left hand. Then why'd you go inside your mouth? But I wouldn't be able to use that detonator if my hands and feet were restrained, right? So they hid another detonator in my stomach. She pushed the bead-sized switch into my hand and made me hold it. When Nozomi gets back, make her press the button, firmly and tightly. I'll minimize the explosion using my power so that you won't be hurt by the blast. What? Huh? I muttered just as I'm doing, unable to understand what she was trying to tell me to do. If the bomb in her body went off, Eva would... But you'll die. Yes, I'm asking you to kill me. I'm one of the targets in this invader hunt, right? Killing me would surely move Nozomi out of last place. That might save her, yes, but what's the point if you end up dying? You'll never see Kamiyun again if you're dead. I so dearly wish I could see her again and hold her while we fell asleep, just like we used to. But this is my unavoidable fate. How could I call myself a mother if I just sat back and watched my daughter die? It goes against my very being. I refuse to lose this warm and comfortable glow in my heart. Eva was smiling brightly as she said those words. I am Eva, the paragon of nature and champion of the masses. But this title has been too heavy for me to carry, for I have never been the military sort.
私は2児の母イヴァ。それぐらいでちょうどいい。それぐらいが心地いい。母として私にはやらねばならぬことがある。
No!
のぞみに教えてあげないと。本当の愛とは何か。子供を決して犠牲にしない。真なる親の強さをね。
Whoa! Eva. Just then. Sorry I took so long. Nozomi came back with an armful, of bandages and medicine bottles. Sorry, which one of those are painkillers? I couldn't read the labels, so I brought everything. Eva glanced at me and gave me a small nod, trying to signal to me with her eyes, too. Do it now. Nozomi would gain a ton of points if she killed Eva. But was this really the best choice? Would Nozomi ever be able to handle killing with her own hand someone she considered a mother figure? Was it even morally right for us to kill Eva, who had become her ally at this point? I decided I would. I'm not kidding her. I'm not killing her. He's my baby, bro. No! I know what the right choice is here, but I can't bring myself to do it. Kill Eva, no. Ah, shit! This one is so wrong on so many levels. Killing Eva is wrong, number one. Not killing Eva is wrong because she's gonna die. But at the same time, not teaching Nozomi the right way to love is wrong too. No, I can't do it. I can't kill you, Eva. You're not thinking clearly, Takumi. If you don't kill me now, Nozomi will die. But I just can't. You're basically an ally to us at this point. Listen to me. You need to do this for Nozomi. You must kill me. Press that button now. You two, what's this killing stuff all about? It's like this, Nozomi. I explained the situation. I told her how Eva was offering to die in order to save her. You can't be serious, Eva. I would never kill you to keep myself alive. Just being able to see you again was good enough for me. I'm ready to die now. Do not speak of death so easily. A kind-hearted child like you deserves to keep on living. I'll say it again. Kill me now. Quick, before it's too late. Eva kept yelling at Nozomi to kill her, but Nozomi wouldn't give in. You have to do it. You have to kill me. Why won't you listen to me? Her loud shouts slowly softened into anguished cries. I fear that the others are going to hear her and kill her. Her desperate pleading was suddenly interrupted by another voice. I just had a very dark thought. Kill these three. Kill them, really do. Just do it. Problem is, if we do, it won't change Nozomi's ranking. That's fuck. Takemaru. Didn't think Eva would be here too. We get to hunt 2 commanders at once. Lucky us. The squad 4 commanders are already dead. Killing Eva 2 will put us in a safe spot for a long time to come. Damn it, forgot about them. We should have known these point grubbers might find Eva as well. Sorry, Takemaru, but if it's Eva you want, you'll have to get through me first. You bet. I've been wanting to get revenge for what you did anyway. You're not getting away this time, Eva. Takemaru, please. He can't kill Eva. She has a daughter. He doesn't care. Do you really want to make that innocent girl an orphan? Nozomi made a last-ditch attempt to appeal to Takemaru's compassion, but to no avail. Problem gets some, Takumi. A fierce fight against her allies broke out over Eva's fate. Takumi! Nozomi. Halfway through, Tsubasa and Yugamo spotted us and joined the battle, making it even more intense than before. No! When Nozomi got injured, Eva lost her cool and transformed, throwing everything into greater confusion. You dare hurt my daughter, she says. You're no mother. You're just a freaky school invader. We kept fighting each other, to the point that we became unable to clearly discern who was on whose side. Finally, in this enemy base far away from the academy, the special defense unit was completely annihilated, not by the enemy, but by each other. Well, this is a really bad ending. 89. Battle for Eva's points. Wow. Wow. This is ending 45. Alright, well, we're coming back and we're gonna have to kill Eva. This is so wrong. This is so damn wrong. Nozomi. What? I grabbed Nozomi's hand and pushed the detonator into her palm. Then I folded Nozomi's fingers closed, crushing the detonator in her hand. And then... Huh? Everything was enveloped in a dazzling light. That was such an ugly sound. I heard a sound like a water balloon popping. After the lights came utter darkness. Blinded by the powerful light, I was unable to see. Time passed, and gradually my vision returned. I opened my eyes, but there was no trace of Eva to be found. What just happened? Is there some issue with the lighting? Is everyone okay? Wait, where's Eva? Nozomi didn't seem to understand what had happened yet. Her eyes darted around the room in search of Eva. She's hurt. She shouldn't be moving around. Nozomi eagerly looked around for Eva, concerned about her injured mother, without ever realizing that she had become the pool of blood on the ground. We didn't break her, did we? Right? We drove the bus all through the night until we returned to the school. Buddy spoke a word while we drove. Everyone was probably worried about after seeing Nozomi faint upon learning of Eva's death. Well, that's not good. We gently laid the unconscious Nozomi down in her bed. Then, just as we were about to head to the leisure lounge to check the leaderboard. Who is it? When we got to the war room, Takemaru awkwardly averted his eyes. Well, it makes sense that he wasn't keen on working together, given that we haven't been getting along. Oh my god, Darumi. Won't be long until everyone starts killing one another. Oh my god. Yeah, the classic. Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. She blows herself up. I felt dizzy as I recalled what Eva did to herself last night. Seems like the commanders would rather die than be held prisoner. What, bro? We rushed to the leisure lounge to check her rankings. It should be okay. Nozomi should no longer be at the bottom now. She gained a ton of points for Eva's death yesterday. She can't be in last place. What if she is? What if she is? Feeling a mix of hope and unease roiling in my chest, I looked up at the leaderboard. I was in for a surprise. Wait, what? Why is Kiyoshika last? Wait. Kiyoshika, Tsubasa, Yugamu, Kako, Ima, Takemaru, and Nozomi grew to third. For what? Nozomi had risen from the bottom of the ranks, but in her place. The hidden rules, I get that. I had a feeling that might happen. What? How did you know about what? How did you know that? What happened? Why did the rankings change so much? Last night, Ima, Kako, and Takemaru finished off the Squad 4 commander. They let her guard down and they took her kill, so... They got a ton of points? Takemaru's team had the points from the Squad 4 commander, and Nozomi and I had the points from Eva. This lowered Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Kiyoshika's rankings, putting Kiyoshika dead last. The second round ends today. If Kiyoshika doesn't get out of last place by midnight, he's going to be executed. Yeah, but Tsubasa's the only one after her. Where is she? We need to tell her. Kiyoshika is standing to Nozomi. She didn't seem remotely concerned about her ranking. She's more worried about Nozomi. Why are the girls from second to last Defense Academy so kind? Why do they have to be so selfless? She's going to die. We quickly called Kiyoshika to my room for an emergency meeting. We needed to discuss how to gain points before the day was over to get Kiyoshika out of last place. But think! Do we have any idea where we could find another enemy base? Nah, the outpost we went to yesterday was the only one I knew of. We're gooped. I'm gonna be honest, we're gooped. We are gooped. And I think I'm gonna end it here. I have stuff to do tomorrow. I can't stay up too late. But damn, these last two episodes, crazy. And it's a bit annoying that the characters themselves are better than the actual overall plot. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the Invader Hunt at this point is just a pretext. I guess, can you say pretext in English? It's just an excuse to have the characters develop. Or maybe it's an excuse to have certain characters act the way they do, especially Takemaru's group, so that the other characters can benefit from that. Could this be an elaborate ploy, I guess? So you're interesting. I wish we knew how they wrote the roots exactly. Because at this point, from what I've been just thinking right now, it feels like they actually sacrificed the overall story to make the characters super strong from a writing standpoint. And if it truly is that, to be honest, I don't dislike the idea. I still dislike the overall plot, the Invader Hunt, the sponsor and shit. The things that are happening because of the Invader Hunt. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, it really is. It really is that good. Damn. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. And see you in the next one. Goodbye.